Good morning, Laguna Woods. I'm so glad you tuned in. This is inspiration for today, but I almost said, and I want to say, this is Valentine week. And so we're going to have actually 3 Valentine shows. This is the first of those 3. And so I have 2 special guests today, and it's Monia and Tammy.
Hello.
Do you recognize them
Hi.
from where you? I hope you do. If you don't, then you've been missing one of the good things in life, and that's eating at the Laguna Cafe.
Correct.
Do I have it? That's,
have it right.
that's
True.
the official
It's
name,
true.
right?
Yeah.
Laguna
Laguna
Cafe?
Yeah.
Right on
So-
point.
So Monia and Tammy, Monia, though, brought a verse for the day. So let's just start with that, because this is inspiration for today. We want to be inspired.
Well,
Definitely.
What do you got?
it's 1 Corinthians 13, and it is 4 through 7.
Okay.
And, our cafe is not only great food, but it's about love and just coming together.
Yeah.
And so love is patient and love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves.
I love that
Yes.
passage.
So
And there's one about, because I think for me, and what I've observed when I've eaten in your cafe, is that part about being joyous in, I forget exactly your phrasing, but when you came to the joyous part, that is a huge strength for you guys. You greet people. If you know their names, you use that. But if you don't, you soon will. People feel loved in your cafe. Now, I like the food, but I think personally the thing that's over the top is that you feel appreciated at the Laguna Cafe.
So true.
Has that been,
Right?
Tammy,
Yes.
has that been a goal that you've tried?
That is our goal. Like, we just want people to feel good. We want them
Yeah.
to be happy. Some people come in, they're lonely, they've had a rough day, and they go out of there feeling like $1 million. And
Even the
that's-
way you have it set up with, and we'll put up a picture of the inside of your cafe,
Cute.
but it's just, well, you got pictures of people. I assume those were clients at
Yes.
some point or another.
Yes, they always come in and they're like, "Oh, I don't look good. I don't want my picture taken." And then by the time they leave, they go, "Is my picture going to be on the wall?" They're real stoked about it.
yeah.
So it's cute. Yeah.
Well, it brings home the point that this is about people.
Yes, definitely.
And, even at Saddleback Church Laguna Woods, we're about the Lord, but our first goal is to make everyone feel loved and appreciated and welcomed. And you
Definitely.
guys carry that same thing out.
It's true. Yeah.
All right. So, Monia, tell me about, well, I know this is Valentine's week, so before we get talking about something else, tell me about your Valentine, extravaganza.
All right, so
I don't know if that's too, that
February-
might be
No, it
too big a
it
word.
is. No,
I
it's
don't know.
huge.
February is very huge. So February 11th is our actual day, our 3rd year anniversary for owning Laguna Cafe. So
Oh.
big
Valentine's
deal.
Day, we are going to have a big
Extravaganza. It is. It's going to
Okay.
be huge.
And that's going to be from 8 in the morning till 5. We'll do our regular breakfast in the morning. And then from noon to 5, we're going to do barbecuing, little cotton candy,
Oh.
popcorn, music, just
Beautiful. Buzz.
everyone is invited.
Yes.
Where are you located?
Laguna Woods.
Where exactly? In the
We-
Willow Shopping Center, Willow Tree
Yeah.
Shopping Center. We're by UPS and also the Coffee Bean, the newer
Well,
Coffee
that's
Bean.
what I wanted you to
Yeah,
say. And if
that's
you,
kind
if
of
you
in the-
weren't going to say it, I was going to say it.
Yeah,
I'm
by
sorry.
Aldi and all the new.
They do know Aldi
area.
and Dollar Tree
Yes,
and Coffee Bean.
that's it.
Those are
Yeah.
there's 4 big draws to that shopping center. Laguna Cafe being
Yes.
the 4th.
Well, yeah. Thank you.
Exactly.
We're tucked away,
Yeah.
so sometimes
Pretty
it's kinda
soon
hard.
they're going to say at Coffee Bean, we're by the Laguna Cafe.
Oh,
It's so fun. No, So we come there on especially the morning breakfast, of course, which is always good.
Sure.
But then you barbecue. Are you gonna?
We're gonna
Is
smoke
that
it up.
outside or?
That's outside. Yeah. We're gonna do a little twist because we want to kind of have it like a open house where people can come and go
Okay.
and so I
Yeah.
know everyone likes barbecue.
And
It's really good.
everything's $3. 3 years, $3.
3 years, $3. That's
$3.
it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we just with that news we're going to be populating your place.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We're looking forward
Now,
to it.
we were talking about another thing, not necessarily for that day because that's already such a bargain, but for the rest of February, what would you like to offer our viewers?
Well, we were thinking if you mention today's program, Inspiration for Today, we would like to give you a free beverage with a purchase of a meal or anything
Yeah.
you like. We'd just love to do a little freebie for you.
So I encourage, that's only the month of February. So come on out, tell them that you saw them on the show, that you especially liked the host. No,
We love the host.
I'm
Right.
just kidding. No. Most of the people, not all, but many of the people who watch already know me, so they're already doing. But I want them to know you too.
Yeah, and we
I
couldn't do
did.
it without our kitchen crew.
Yeah.
Richard,
Francisco.
they're just
Yeah.
great guys. They're great men.
They
And
This
they
year-
keep us going.
Yeah, they said be sure to mention us. Woo woo.
We did our job.
This year, actually last Christmas, it was so nice of you guys. We had our staff Christmas dinner at Laguna Cafe, and that was great. Which is, since you close at 3 or 2 or
2, we're 8 to 2, 7 days.
8 to 2. Okay, so which for me is ideal because you still left me the nap time. in the
Yeah, of
afternoon.
course.
But anyway, probably not you. You're a lot younger. But anyway, we had a wonderful Christmas dinner
Fun.
there,
Beautiful.
and we had the whole cafe to ourselves,
Nice.
which I loved, and we had a really good time.
It was great.
with you guys.
Yeah,
So,
it was
and
very nice.
did Richard cook that one?
Yes.
Yes.
That was
Rich
very
cooked.
good. So that's Richard. Good job, Richard. Yeah, yeah. So, what do you hope? How would you like the Lord to use this venture that you guys are not in? It's been at 3 years.
3 years, and we
What are
couldn't
your
have done it.
dreams for it?
Well, we could, her and I, we've been, we've been through a lot, but we're still standing strong because of the Lord. And we want people to feel, like you said, what they feel when they come in there, just happy and satisfied. And through God, we're able to get there.
Yeah.
So we
Well-
just go one day at a time.
I'm just going to comment in closing on the verse that you chose, Tammy, or actually it's a passage. And every one of us, including you guys and me, we all have neighbors. Some of those are very lovable. Some are not quite as lovable. But they're all valuable in the Lord's eyes and deserve to be loved.
Amen.
And so I think our challenge today, Laguna, was based on 1 Corinthians 13, which a lot of us are familiar with because it's often read at marriage ceremonies. But that's something that we ought to work on applying today and just think in terms of how can we show love for our neighbors. And one of the ways would be to bring them down for breakfast
There
at
you
Laguna
go.
Cafe.
There we go.
No, that verse and everything fits so well because we're kind of celebrating Valentine's, which was inspired by a guy named Valentine who believed in love and marriage, and we're gonna hear about that on Valentine's Day itself. I'm gonna tell that story, but I want to thank you for coming down.
Thank you so
And
much.
we'll see you down. Be
Thank
sure
you.
to ask, tell them that you saw the show. They'd be happy to give you your drink in this month. Have a great day.